talk about our question of the week as well, because there's a lot of exciting responses coming through. We actually asked you, bearing in mind it is leap day for a leap year, what's the one thing you'd like to do only every 4 years? We had some good answers. Lucky Ruby says, my weekly dog poop pickup. Well, it's a good answer. Chris says, it would be great if every 4 years I went to visit my in-laws. Need I say anything else? Oh dear. Tammy CJ also says, get older. If you've got a better answer, you could be winning $25 to spend on anything you like here on HSN. Really excited. In fact, let's go to our lounge right now. I want to talk about a couple things that are on the way. What should we do first? How about the Eco Egg, because the amazing Rob Knight has traveled all the way from England. Rob, thank you for doing this. This product is huge in England. Tell everybody what it does.
Okay, so this is the Eco Egg laundry egg, Adam. It completely replaces washing detergent. You don't need any powder, any liquid. You just use the Eco Egg. It lasts for an incredible 720 washes, and every single wash, less than a nickel. It's gonna save you so much money.
How unbelievable is that? Think about that. 3 years of laundry for $29 and change. You can't beat that. Something else that you also can't beat is Coin. I am the biggest fan of Coin. If you've never seen this product before, Joe Harrison, how long have I been begging us to get this in?
I know, this is such cool technology, and I finally jumped on board a couple weeks ago, and Adam, you're 100% correct. This will replace up to 8 credit cards. You put all your credit cards, it's the one credit card for your credit cards. You get rid of all that bulge just in your wallet. This is more secure than your current credit cards too. We'll tell you about it later, but it is a must-have for anyone who's shopping.
And the other item as well, Joe, since you're there, you've got Ring. I want to just quickly say, absolutely hands down, the single best purchase I ever made at HSN.
You know, I can't agree more. The technology that's built in here, I always wonder, as a dad, when my kids are home with my wife, who's coming up to the door, who's ringing the doorbell? Now you know. Anyone who pushes that button, you're going to get a notification to your phone, so you can see who's there. You can have two-way talk. You can even, they don't even have to push the button. It has motion sensor, so it'll let you know anyone who's coming close to your door. Not only is it convenient, but it's also that security. It is a must-have for anyone who's worried about what's going on.
And it's funny, since we first launched that about a year ago, it's now all over the place. Joe, the advertisements, the commercials, everybody's talking about it.
Everybody wants it. It's as simple as just pushing a button and you get that notification. It's there's no monthly fee to it whatsoever. Anyone in America can hang it up. The tools are even included. It's got a battery, and it even works at night. It's got night vision too. It's just unbelievable product that you're going to get from Ring.
Joe, thank you, sir. We'll see you a little bit later on. And it's not just that. We've got other great things as well. LED bulbs, which we all have to go to. We have the best price we've ever done on those. I have a mandolin slicer. I told you it was a random show. I have a mandolin slicer, the best of the best ever. But first, we do want to start the show with an incredible gentleman and an amazing product. You know, if I met you on the street and you were to say to me, well, what's good at HSN? What should I buy? One of the first things out of my mouth would be Andrew Lessman vitamins. In my humble opinion, the world's greatest vitamins, period. All natural, with a purity that is quite frankly unrivaled. If you right now take supplements, if you right now take vitamins, I encourage you to go online at hsn.com and search Andrew Lessman. This man started this company 37 years ago, all solar-powered manufacturing plant out there in Nevada, and truly and honestly, what he does with HSN is unrivaled. Now, we are hoping in the next few moments to be speaking to Andrew live, and we're going to be talking about a couple exciting things. One of them is Fiber Mucil, and the other one is this, Choco Nuvo. This was a product that launched just a few short weeks ago. The fanfare around this was astonishing. It was unrivaled and never been done before in terms of the industry. This is gorgeous, delicious chocolate with health benefits. The Today Special sold out completely, but Andrew is going to be bringing it back for an encore in the next few days. And there's actually going to be a pre-sale going on, so we're excited to talk about that. But before we do that, we do want to talk about fiber mucil. You know, so many of us are big fans of Andrew Lessman, and if you are, definitely get into the conversation online at hsn.com and our community pages. We wanted to highlight one product tonight, since we're going to be speaking to Andrew, and I thought it was an easy one to select, fiber mucil. This is all about health benefits. This is all about an essential role in maintaining healthy physical performance. It's about truly getting fiber in your diet, and so many of us in the Western world don't get enough of that essential dietary fiber into our diets. So when it comes to regularity, when it comes to all those things that we don't always want to talk about, but can certainly impede our everyday life, it is an essential. Here's what we've got tonight in terms of the offer. Andrew did this just for us. You can choose the 60 caps for $9.90. You can choose the 180 caps at $22.90. There's the 360 caps at $42.90. There's the 720 cap version, which is $74.90. And then we've got the big granddaddy. This is the 1,000 caps. That's $89.90. Rumor has it we have all of them on 4 FlexPay. We're going to send them all to you with free shipping and handling. And just to give you some idea in terms of how those savings translate for what is an essential for all of us, you know, typically the 60 caps is $12.90. So again, we're at $9.90. You save $3. The 180 is normally $29.90. We're at $22 and change. So again, you save $7. Now we get to the really big values. The 360 cap, normally if you were to buy it, is $54.90. Today it's $42.90 on Flex, and you save $12. Most people do these two, or one of these two, should I say. The 720 capsules, which is typically $100, we're doing at $74 and change, and that's a $25 saving. And then the 1,000 capsules is typically $124.90. We are offering it tonight at $89.90, and that's a saving of $35. If you look online and look at the reviews, it is astonishing. 880 5-star perfect reviews, and that's out of 1,042. But that, needless to say, is the story of Andrew Lessman. Do you know, out of 40,000 total reviews, over 80% of them are perfect 5 stars. So it gives you an example and an indication as to how well received they are. So it is with great pleasure that I get to welcome for the first time on the Monday Night Show the man himself, Mr. Andrew Lessman. Andrew, good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm great, Adam. How are you? It's my pleasure to join you.
Oh, my goodness. Andrew knows this, but I am his biggest fan. And I was telling everybody, Andrew, that when I meet somebody in the street, and if I ever see anybody taking a vitamin, I tell them about you. I was just talking about Choco Nouveau. Do you mind just sharing with us for just a second what an awesome breakthrough this has been for you and for HSN and for all of your customers?
Well, I was working on creating Choco Nouveau for a long time, and it was something that literally created in our kitchen at home, working with plant sterile esters and working with the best chocolate in the world, and figuring out how to turn the best dark chocolate in the world to the creamiest, best dark chocolate in the world. And that's what's fascinating, is the same ingredient in our Choco Nouveau that allows the Choco Nouveau to measurably lower cholesterol. It's the only chocolate in the world that will lower your cholesterol. But that ingredient that does that incredible benefit, that's the same ingredient that happens to make the chocolate taste better, that makes it less bitter, more mild, and creamy like milk chocolate. And the reviews are really what sums it all up, because most Americans don't like dark chocolate.
Right.
This is very, very, very real dark chocolate. It's 74% cacao solid dark chocolate. So it should be dry and brittle and bitter like most dark chocolate. But Choco Nouveau is not. It is gourmet chocolate, but the cholesterol-lowering ingredient almost gives it the taste and texture of milk chocolate. It's still dark chocolate. It really has the texture, that creamy texture of milk chocolate. It's like having the presence of that milk fat, which can be yummy, but that milk fat without having the milk fat. So it's a tremendous breakthrough. The response has been from literally just a couple of airings on December 5th. That was it. We've gotten 478 reviews. Of those reviews, over 90% of them are incredibly positive reviews. It's rated 4.6 stars, and that's for a dark chocolate. So it is one of the more significant accomplishments of my life in my career, because it's a chocolate that's low in calories, it's low in sugar, because it's only got 1 gram. So when you think about milk chocolate and typical chocolate, this delicious chocolate just has about 1 gram of sugar. You have one little square with, say, each meal, or just with your 2 largest meals, 1 square each, and you can lower your cholesterol 10, 15, 20%. Best of all, like everyone who's tasted it, you will swear, and I think the 90% of the people who have reviewed it, you will swear that it's the best dark chocolate you've ever had in your life.
There is no, it's very Moorish. You enjoy it. And I think that's the biggest breakthrough. I mean, Andrew, you are doing things that nobody else has ever done before. When you say a breakthrough, it is in every sense that. And I think, if you don't mind me sharing, Andrew, when you launched this, you knew this would be popular, but this far exceeded everybody's expectations. It was a humongous success.
Astounding success. In fact, the reason why, Adam, we planned this Monday evening show is I wasn't willing to commit to our being able to do it next weekend until I knew we finished every step of production. As it turns out, my confidence level was going up the last few days because we were producing all of this, and we knew we had produced enough to do our shows next weekend. So we'll be doing a Today Special next weekend. But what happened is, literally in our first airing, our large size was running out.
Right.
We had to, this is our first airing at midnight, so I took all of our inventory that we had committed for the rest of December, January, February, the holidays, Valentine's, all of that, and we committed all of that to the event, and we still sold out early in the day. So we're back. I know we'll be able to do this. The reason why we have Fiber Mucil on the screen is if you take our Choco Nuvo and you add Fiber Mucil, you have a capsule or 2 with Fiber Mucil with each meal, it can lower your cholesterol another 5 to 10% on top of the big reduction you get from the Cholecticare that's contained in our Choco Nuvo. And truly, the Choco Nuvo, I said this at the time, and a lot of the reviews say this, I didn't believe him, I didn't want to believe him, right, but it really is the best chocolate you'll ever taste. I tasted thousands of varieties of chocolate until I arrived at this chocolate, and then we combined it with our plant sterol esters, and it made it even better. I sort of hoped it just wouldn't change it. What it did is it just made it better. So it's exciting. I'll be back next Friday evening at midnight with it, and for as long as it lasts during the day on Saturday, and hopefully it will last much of the day. But Fiber Mucil is an incredible tool for regularity, to deal with constipation. At the same time, it also lowers cholesterol. Not as powerfully as Choco Nuvo or Cholecticare, but when you combine them, it does remarkable things for heart health and cardiovascular health.
Andrew, how significant a problem is it today in terms of regular diets having enough dietary fiber? Are most of us getting enough?
That's one of the biggest deficiencies of the American diet. It's sort of overlooked. We hear about vitamin D. We hear about the nutrients, the calcium we might need, and things like that. But we don't really think of fiber as a nutrient because we don't absorb it. Fiber just passes right through us. If you want to get a sense of the importance of fiber and how poorly we receive fiber from our diet, just look at all the products that you see in supermarkets or pharmacies to deal with constipation, to deal with irregularity. And there's no more mild a tool for regularity than the fiber in this product. And it's not like you have to take a handful of capsules with each meal. If you take 1 or 2 capsules a couple of times a day, preferably with meals, that's all you'll need to see a difference. And if you read the reviews, we were talking earlier about product. Most people are discouraged with their vitamin products. They're not fun to take. They upset their stomach. They're hard to swallow. This fiber is another product, and you were talking about this before, Adam, that it's a fiber product, yet it's almost perfectly reviewed. Yes. That there are almost all of the reviews are 5-star reviews. I think there's a little over 1,000 reviews, and almost 1,000 of them are 5-star reviews.
Andrew, I really, you know, knowing you and speaking to you, I really think it's important that I ask you this question, because when I tell people, and I get on my soapbox about how amazing your vitamins are. I mean, you just had an incredible Today special with the Essential One, which is a vitamin that I take, a great supplement. People ask me, but why? Why is it so different? Why get Andrew Lessman vitamins? And I tell them about the natural aspect. I tell them about the purity. You really are. This is at the heart and soul of what you do. This is your mission, is it not?
Absolutely. I'm one of the few guys that started in this industry. I started my company back in the 70s, 1970s. I've been doing this for almost 37 years. It's a labor of love.
Right.
Unlike most products on the market, we make everything ourselves because no one would make it the same way. No one would make it 100% pure. And my sole goal is to create products that change people's lives. There's been so many products that have been on the market, like green coffee bean extract or raspberry ketone, different things, ingredients that Dr. Oz has endorsed for weight loss and things like that that are just, they're deceptive, they're fraudulent, they're useless. And I will never make any of those products. I never made a product that contained ephedra when all the other companies were selling millions of bottles with ephedra. That my company is, I founded the company because I really wanted to make products that truly delivered a difference and that you could trust the science and you could trust us to make them in a fashion that if you were making them for yourself, you would do the exact same thing. So our products are truly different. As I said in the beginning, I'm one of the few guys who started a company decades ago, but I haven't sold out. We still do everything exactly as we did. We still do it ourselves. And the products are still head and shoulders above any other product on the market. I often jokingly say, I tell you to compare us to our competition, but when it comes to this industry, we really don't have competition. No one's really trying to do things the way we do. So they're special products. They're only available from HSN and from my company. That is it. The retail stores would love my products, but I refuse to sell them to them. I just want to make sure that you can trust where you're getting them, how they were handled, and how they were represented.
Mr. Andrew Lessman, I am so grateful that you took the time to speak to us today. I know that we're all set for Choco Nouveau. It's going to be sneak peek sold as a Today special preview over the next few days. And one last thing, because a lot of folks were asking, when you do this encore presentation, Andrew, this is the last time for, is it 8 months or so?
Well, because HSN can't ship chocolate during summer. It requires all special freezing and refrigeration equipment and things like that. So we're going to work on being able to do that next year, but it's going to be available, maybe isolated, but with a very expensive shipping charge because we have to put 5 pounds of freezer packs in and things like that. But yes, the Today special and the pricing and things, it's going to go away at HSN. The product will probably almost go away entirely until October or November of this year. Well, so that's it.
Andrew, truly, I am grateful. I'm excited to see you when you're next here. And thank you so much, sir, for all that you do.
Oh, thanks, Adam. It was great talking to you, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Andrew. Have a great evening. I say it as Andrew goes, but truly and honestly, Andrew is, he has the integrity, the credibility, and the passion, the heart and the soul in everything that he does. He's an amazing man. I want to let you know that we are very busy, obviously, for Fiber Mucil. If you're taking a fiber product right now, I encourage you to try Fiber Mucil. A lot of you purchase Cholesterol. I wanted to share with you that it is available to order right now. Also, with a special purchase price, 60 to 720 caps, and it is on FlexPay. Brilliant benefits. And even though we don't have chance and time tonight, you can read all the reviews online. One of the most favored products from Andrew is his CoQ10, legendary. I mean, I can't think of one host that doesn't take it here at the network. If you would like to get his CoQ10, brilliant values and pricing on those, $23.90 to $129.90 if you go for the 240 caps, which is always going to deliver your best value. essential omega-3. No fishy aftertaste, no stomach upset. Over 2,700 5-star reviews. Gives you some idea as to why this omega-3 is, in my opinion, the best in the world. 092783 is your item number if you'd like to stock up on that tonight. We do want to mention this one. Our producer Rick was telling me about he and his wife, about the vitamins that they take. I know that this is one of the favored ones as well. This is the glucosamine. It's, again, special purchase from $17.90 to $99.90. We're doing 4 flex pays, I believe, on all of these. So it's certainly worth taking advantage. Again, thanks to Andrew Lessman. I told you tonight we're going to share with you so much good stuff, so much different stuff. Well, with that in mind, you know, I said this is a special Leap Day show. One extra day that we get basically once every 4 years. I figured it might be nice to spend it watching somebody bouncing, jumping, leaping adorably. No, not me, of course. Don't get any ideas. I don't mean me. I mean these guys.
Here at Busch Gardens, we love to celebrate Leap Day. We thought it would be awesome to introduce you to some of our top leapers right here at Busch Gardens. Now this is Foster, and Foster here is a red kangaroo. Now, these guys are fantastic jumpers, and Foster loves to show off to our guests each and every day just how great of a jumper he really is. Now, it might not seem like it at first glance, but hopping like a kangaroo is actually a pretty energy-efficient form of getting around. Once he gets in motion, his momentum is just going to carry him for miles and miles. Kangaroos are probably some of the toughest and most fascinating animals out there, just in the fact that they can survive in climates that we couldn't even dream about living in. I don't know about you, but I definitely like my air conditioning. We're sending you our cutest leaper from Busch Gardens to help with the Monday night show. So happy Leap Day from all of us at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay.
Well, it is with great pleasure that we welcome Trevor live on the show, and he did promise to save the cutest leaper of all. Trevor, so welcome. Who do you have here?
Well, Adam, this is Miss Lulu, and Lulu here is a Flemish giant rabbit, and she is actually one of our animal ambassadors for Busch Gardens. So we thought it might be fun to bring one of our best leapers out to say hi to all of you guys this awesome Leap Day.
Okay, she is the cutest thing I've ever seen. How big is she? How big does she get?
Well, you know, she's only about 13 or 14 pounds, which is kind of an average size for these rabbits, so they can get upwards of about 20 plus pounds. So she's rather petite, actually, for her size, believe it or not.
She's incredible. Right now, there are children up and down the country saying, I want that rabbit at home.
I know, I believe it.
So how common are these?
Well, they can sometimes be found as pets. They would make a great pet if you want an animal that's going to chew through all your wires and furniture and clothes and everything else in your house. So they never stop chewing. Their teeth are constantly growing. So kids do love seeing her, though, at Busch Gardens, and we try to bring her out to interact with our guests as an animal ambassador. So Lulu loves to hop around and let everyone get a chance to see her in motion, and we often have her actually over in our animal care center, which shows off what our veterinarians do, taking care of both animals like Lulu and all of the wildlife we see each and every day.
Okay, I think Lulu is now our official mascot of the Monday night show.
Perfect.
Trevor, will you stick around? Maybe Lulu could have something to drink? And
absolutely.
Some carrot nibbles,
some carrots,
or
some lettuce, yeah, some nice little snacks like that. Why not? I think she'd love it.
In fact, it's funny you say that. We have something that might just serve the purpose perfectly for preparing food for Lulu. Well, Lulu, thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having us.
Soft.
She really is. And you can learn more about her and all of our other animals at buschgardens.com. So definitely check us out.
The incredible Busch Gardens here in Tampa Bay. Thanks to Trevor and everybody. Cameron, I know, backstage as well. Thank you, Trevor. We'll see you backstage. Talking of great things, if you love wildlife, if you love to, well, watch any kind of program, any kind of show, if you like to discover things, you can discover thousands of things with Roku. Leah, rumor has it we've got the brand new 4K version.
We have the brand new 4K version, that's right. So you can discover exotic animals all over the place. No matter what it is that you want to watch, you can now watch it in 4K with the Roku, because now we're looking at an up-converting model that's going to offer you everything from HSN to exotic animal shows. Whether you love fitness and you want to stay in great health with some of the Andrew Lessman products and combine that with watching some of the fitness channels, now we have the fastest, most responsive Roku. What is it? It's a media streamer that offers you 250,000 movies, many of them available, look at this, 4K ultra high definition. Here's just a sneak peek at some of those movies, 62 of them that are available for you, and countless television shows. So lots of fun happening tonight here on the Monday Night Show.
Much, Leah. That and so much more. I also want to let you know that if you are maybe thinking about health right now, talking to Andrew Lessman, it makes us think of health. Maybe you want to think about this item as well. Roger Teeter, another incredible gentleman. We don't have a presentation tonight, but Teeter hang-ups is something that we swear by, that we love. It's a real rarity. In the 8 years I've been at HSN, I have never ever seen it discounted to $279, so I did want to highlight it tonight. It's on 4 FlexPay and it is free shipping. If you've ever been tempted by Teeter hang-ups, tonight's a great night to go for it. All right, so we're going to move into the kitchen. There's so much good stuff tonight. You're going to love this. Mandolin slices. You know mandolin slices. Easy, simple prep in the kitchen. One of the most famous products worldwide. Chefs love it. Home cooks love it. You'll love it. I love it. There are a lot of different mandolin slices out there. The majority of them are good, but not great. I found the best, and I never use that word. I found the best. From PLA, which is plate, this is the highest end, most deluxe mandolin slicer food prep item we have ever done. It's never on the air. I think the last time it was on in October, November. I have red, white, black. I have 700 in total. As a bonus tonight, you're gonna get your 3-piece peeler sets. You're gonna get a straight peeler, a serrated peeler, and a julienne peeler. For as long as it lasts, we're gonna show you why this is different. If you have ever wanted a mandolin slicer, you gotta get this one. We're doing $59 and change with free shipping and 4 FlexPay tonight for the Leap Day extravaganza. Mr. John Florell is here. John, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Can I just say, because let me tell you, this man, you travel around the world.
Yep.
He is famous for his mandolin slicer presentations. Be honest, how does this compare to the others that we do?
I've used a lot of them, okay, in the last 30 years. This one by far is one of the best I've ever laid my hands on. And the reason is just the plain quality of it, okay? All stainless steel here, the stainless steel blade, it's razor sharp, but here's the best part. You see, I'm running my fingers up and down across that blade right now.
Yes.
If it's in the knife drawer and you happen to reach in there, you're not gonna cut yourself, okay? The safety holder on this is second to none. It has 4 stainless steel prongs inside. There's a free-flowing plunger that feeds the vegetable, fruit, meat, or cheese through the machine. Here's how simple this is to use. Right here on the side, there's a knob, and then there's a little slide. With this knob, this adjusts the thickness of your slice. So if you want a thin slice, a medium slice, a thick slice, or a super thick slice, all you have to do is turn this knob. It locks into place. I'm gonna start on the thick slice. That way you can see how this safety holder works. And I'll start out with a potato because it's very simple to use. Now, I'm not gonna use this because most people, you'll start out like this. With a knife, you get one thick slice, then you get one thin slice, and then when you get close to your fingers, what happens then? Right? Well, I want you to look at these slices because they're all exactly the same thickness. So it's not like a knife where you get one thick, one thin. All exactly the same. Now, when you get close to your fingers, that's when you're going to use a safety holder. It holds the food, you hold the holder. All you do is move your arm up and down. The button feeds it down to the end so you never waste anything, and your fingers never get close to those blades. So whether you like a thick slice, a thin slice, home fries, pan fries, raw fries, they'll all fry up evenly because they're all sliced evenly. But watch this, because one of the hardest things in the kitchen that you'll ever have to slice, everybody knows it's not something hard, it's something soft, like a tomato, because nobody ever seems to have a knife sharp enough. With this machine, for salads, for sandwiches, backyard barbecued hamburgers, that razor sharp blade does all the work for you. You never waste anything, and I want you to look at these slices. They all come out absolutely perfect.
Every time.
So you can put these on your homemade sub. A hero, a hamburger, if you're out in the backyard. Every slice comes out perfect and uniform with no fingers, okay? You get perfect slices each and every time. Now, I want you to see this, because if you like the slice but you want it thinner, all you do is rotate that little knob. Now, I'm gonna take it up to about a medium slice, and watch this, because if you've ever sliced onions with a knife, you know how you get, you might get a couple slices thin, but then the more you cry, the thicker the slices end up when you're using the knife. With this machine, the job's done so fast, you don't even have time to cry. And I want you to see this. That takes it right down to the very nubby end, okay? With no waste and no fingers, I want you to look at this. Perfect, thin sliced, well, this is kind of a medium sliced onion. Hey, for backyard barbecued hamburgers, you'll love this. For salads, for sauteing onions, if you want them thinner than this, you can make them thinner too. All you do is adjust the machine. It does super thick, it does super thin, and anywhere in between.
Folks, everything on here, you adjust. Most of the mandolin slices out there, you're removing bits, removing pieces, switching them out, doing this.
Yes,
everything's on board.
All on board, right.
With everyone dialing in very, very quickly, we have, if you want the black, I have 200 left. If you want the white, I have 50 left. The rest is in red. No other presentation scheduled. The highest end, in my personal opinion, the best mandolin slicer that we've ever done.
Yeah.
You can feel it, you can see it. It's so easy to use.
This is a true chef's tool. I mean, it's chef's quality, and there's not a chef out there that doesn't have a mandolin in their arsenal of tools somewhere, right?
Well, we'll talk
and
about
the reason,
chefs. Just one thing, because John, I can see Joe is seemingly ready to go with are you preparing food, Joe? Potato chips, buddy.
Look at that. Look at it go.
Look how easy this thing is. It's a piece of
awesome.
cake.
You need to get some stuff going for Lulu, the rabbit, you know?
Look at that.
Just did. It's amazing.
Watch this, Adam. We're not done yet, Adam.
Homemade potato chips.
Watch this, Adam. Boom. Boom. In the basket. Drop it down. There we go. Woo.
And in a matter of minutes, here we go. Gotta love it. Here you
It's
go.
so simple.
Thank you very much.
Whether you're right-handed, left-handed, it works either way. And I'll tell you what, hey, for iceberg lettuce on taco night, this machine was originally made over 100 years ago in Germany as a cabbage board for making sauerkraut. I want you to see this because for light, fluffy coleslaw, you'll love it. Long, stringy cabbage coleslaw, hot slaw, pepper slaw, look at that. Make homemade chow chow. It comes out more like shredded wheat than shredded cabbage. I mean, that'll melt right into your mouth. Now, here's the best part about a mandolin. It's versatile. If everybody's got those expensive electric food processors that, you know, they take 2 hours to set up and clean. With this machine, I'm going to raise the teeth up now, okay? You see how those teeth pop up? All I did was slide this forward. See this? Every time you slide that forward one notch, there's another row of teeth that come up. Now those teeth, it's like having 24 little knives all working at the same time, and it'll mince your cabbage, deli style, in seconds. And when you get close to your fingers, you use that safety holder, but look at the difference. I mean, look at that. There's not a hump, a lump, a bumper, a chunk.
Kitchen prep, food prep, it's perfect.
It's the time that it saves you. You know, if you're in the kitchen with a knife and you've got to mince onions for tuna fish, chicken salad, or homemade meatloaf, maybe stuffing come the holidays, I want you to see this. I'm going to put this this little slide back on here, okay? And using this with the safety holder, look at this. You can chop onions so fast and you don't even have time to cry. And there's no waste. There's no tears in your eyes. There's no smell on your hands. Look at that. You can do that right into a bowl or on the countertop or tabletop or right into your frying pan for sauteing. That's a perfectly minced onion and it's done in seconds. Now watch this because anything that grows in layers, all right, we'll give you a little lesson here, all right, in vegetables and fruits. Anything that grows in layers like cabbage, onions, celery, I want you to see what happens. And I'm going to take this off now. Watch this. I'm going to stand this up so at home you can see this. As I brush this whole bunch of celery through here, you can chop more celery with this machine in 10 seconds than you could chop in 10 minutes with a knife. I mean, hey, how much time would that take with a knife? If that's all you use it for, it's worth it, just for the money that it saves you, but for the time that it saves you too.
John, there are certain things you see on HSN where you might say, should I get it, shouldn't I get it? Hands down, I'll tell you now, even if you don't buy this mandolin slicer from us tonight, please buy a mandolin slicer. Not only is it brilliant, saves you a ton of time, it is so easy. The problem is that I've seen some mandolin slicers, so many here in America, so many in England. I've used them, I've tried them. John is an expert, he travels worldwide. This is the best I've ever experienced.
Homemade French fries in seconds. Oh, and you know what I forgot to show you? And I forget this because it's a little hidden gem on this machine.
Go on.
Okay? I'm going to drop these teeth down. I just made French fries because, see, anything that's solid that doesn't grow in layers, when you run it through those blades, comes out like a French fry. In fact, you can make chips, fish and chips. In fact, here, Adam, we made some fish and chips for you.
Is it hot?
Because you know what? It is.
It's
warm.
Is hot. I'm starving.
But watch this. Here's how simple this is. Now, I'm going to lift this tray up. okay, watch what happens, because here's a little surprise. I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to flip this over. And now, when that locks in, watch what happens, because now instead of a straight slicer, now I can do those fun things. Like here, how about carrots? We've got the bunny in the house tonight, right? Let's do this. We'll do some waffle carrot chips, okay? What you're doing is you're crisscrossing these cuts. You just kind of turn the vegetable each time before you run it through there. And I want you to see these. Look. It puts the holes in the vegetables, so you get those little waffle cuts, okay? You do that with potatoes, beets, apples, carrots, pears. Here, zucchini. Watch this. I'm going to run this through lengthwise. Give it a little turn each time you run it through there. It crisscrosses the cuts and puts the holes in the vegetables. Now, if you're into pickling, look at that. I mean, there's no way you could do that with a knife. But watch it. I know this, and I forgot that blade was even in there. I mean, it's like a little hidden gem. But look, if you're into pickling, you want to make those the ridges on your pickles, or if you're into a vegetable tray, you know, if you're making your own vegetable tray with a sour cream or an avocado dip, now you can make those ridges on your vegetables so they hold more dip that way.
But please understand, when John's doing it, you've noticed, haven't you? He's not removing, taking out, putting in. It's all
in one. Yes, it's all completely in one. And now I'm going to switch this back over, because I got to show you this. Because if you like those French fries, but you want them bigger, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this down to the thickest slice, and then I'm going to put the blade, just one row of blades up, and we're going to make big French fries now.
I like big French fries.
Fact,
I like small French fries.
Here, look at this. You can even do things like sweet potato fries, all right? Okay. You want to make sweet potato fries? You can make them by the mounds. Here, you want to make apple chips for the kids?
I like
look
apple
at this.
chips.
Or how about apple French fries? We call these matchstick apples. Here, I'm going to use this the safety holder, because that's what it's for. Hey, using this machine, folks, without this little safety holder is kind of like driving a car without brakes, okay? The blades are sharp, and that's why it works, but that's why we give you that safety holder. And I'll tell you what, for the flex pay of $14.99, that's $1.50 a finger, okay? You're right. If your fingers are worth $1.50 a piece, it's worth it just for this safety holder. You can use this on other tools in the kitchen too that have sharp blades. So I'll tell you what, look at this. Perfect apples, matchstick apples. Melt a bowl of caramel in the microwave. They make the kids their own little dip tray that way. And you can do all kinds of stuff like that.
But John, here's the thing, because, you know, this is on, mandolin slices they've been on for many, many years, and the reason they're on all the time is because they work and people love them, hence the customer pick. If we deliver this to your door with a free shipping, if you don't use this in the first month and love it, return it for a full refund. But if you are one of millions and millions of Americans who have never tried a mandolin slicer, this is the best kitchen gadget you will ever bring into the household. It saves you time and effort, and
Adam,
it's easy.
I'm even taking corn off the cob with the machine. If you've ever used a knife to take corn off the cob where the kernels fly all over the kitchen, look at this. Blanched, cooked or raw, you get full kernels of corn, you don't get any cob, and I haven't even shown you the peelers yet.
Show us the peelers!
Real quick, you've got a straight peeler, you've got a serrated peeler, okay? That one's for tougher vegetables and big, you know, like butternut squash. And then you've got this one. This is the thin julienne peeler, and I want you to see this because you want to talk about thin. Look at this. If you're into vegetable pastas, like zucchini pastas, this is a quick and easy way to make shoestring or really thin julienne zucchini for your pastas. You do this with yellow squash or green squash, and again, you can do that with carrots, you can do that with apples, beets, zucchini, and you get that set of 3 with your machine today as a bonus. Yeah, but John, I mean, you'd pay. There's $15 or $20 worth of peelers.
And you can see that, John. As we close this on up, here's the reality. It is chef quality, commercial quality, restaurant quality. My mom always says it: you buy cheap and you buy twice. Absolutely, hands down, the best engineered, designed, beautiful, well-designed product.
All stainless steel. Yeah, it's by far, this is the best quality mandolin you will ever use in your kitchen, bar none. I've used them all.
I know you have. That's why I wanted you to do this. Thank you, sir.
It's a super mandolin.
So rumor has it it's going to go, but I can't give you a pin until it's completely done. I know it's got to be official. We play by the rules.
Maybe I'll call in and order one.
Get your credit card out. The white did just sell out. I have black and red left, only a couple dozen in each, though, with everybody dialing in. Let me know. Join me on Facebook and tell me what you think when you try it. I know you're going to love it. Well, our Leap Day special continues. Lulu, our Flemish rabbit, is here, of course. Guest of honor. How's Lulu doing in there?
What you think?
Lulu, what about the carrots? How are they?
Oh, not too hungry for carrots right now. No, not so much. Not so much.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about that question.
Okay, so the question of the week. This is like the Oscars. I feel like I was there last night. What's the one thing you'd like to do only every 4 years? That was the question we set you. And Delray Law says, for me, pulling out and cleaning behind the stove, the refrigerator, the washer and dryer. Yuck, I'm with you, Delray Law.
And then Ronnie says, renew my marriage vows so I can remember how blessed I am for the woman who puts up with me. Nice answer. And 4 Kitties says the 16 windows on the upper level of this house, that is equal to a 3rd story of the house. So only want to clean those once every 4 years. Tell us the one thing that you'd like to do every 4 years. And remember, you could get a $25 gift certificate right here at HSN. Okay, Adam, back to you.
Answers to our questions of the week. We'll continue to give you those answers. Well, I'm back in the other studio, and as you can see, our very special guest, Joe Harrison, is working very hard on his treadmill. Now, what Joe is doing here, Joe is giving you...
Ready to start.
Joe is giving us an impersonation of what it's like to be an incandescent light bulb. Because if you have an incandescent light bulb in your home, you're using 6 times more energy than if you have one of these. And that's why I'm sat back relaxing and drinking some cool, nice lemonade.
That's ridiculous.
When you have an LED bulb, you are going to save an absolute fortune. Folks, Joe, you can stop now. You did a great job.
Thank goodness.
That's your exercise for the month done. Let's go. Come on, I'm not to talk because I'm even worse than him. Right, let's go over here. Folks, very first show we ever did on the Monday night show. Very first show we ever did, we presented LED light bulbs.
Yes, we did.
I'm a massive fan of LED bulbs. I've changed every light bulb in the house to LED. I am saving a fortune. My bill, my electricity bill, without question, is so much smaller than what it was. Tonight we have an exclusive. It's lighting science. It's an 8-pack of LED bulbs, 60-watt equivalent. I'm going to tell you why I'm so thrilled. Joe and I have been working on this for approximately 5 months. We are no strangers to LED bulbs. We offer them a few times. We have never touched this price. We're doing an 8-pack for $39.95. Now, all being said, that price, this value, this brand, and we'll tell you about it. We'll also tell you that these are going to last you up to 22 years. We'll also tell you that you're going to use 83% less power than traditional light bulbs. We'll also tell you about how amazing this brand is. All of that into consideration, these should be a massive sellout very quickly. Incandescent bulbs are done. They're phasing them out. They're not making them anymore. So these are, we've got to get rid of these. And you know, we have to replace them all the time anyway. CFL bulbs, they take a little while to warm up, and then God forbid you break one or smash one. It's not good. Don't do this, obviously. Get LED bulbs. I'll let Joe take over and show you and share with you why we are so excited. If you go to the stores and you look for LED light bulbs, it can be very confusing. Joe, we are presenting, if you don't mind me saying,
sure,
premium LEDs.
Absolutely.
At a price, this is half of what I paid 2 years ago.
Well, it was half compared to last time Adam and I had light bulbs. I was presenting with Adam. It was $9 a light bulb. Today, it's $5 a light bulb. A phenomenal price. And no one else is going to be able to offer this quality and this type of technology because it's light. It's something we use every day. It's something we need. And Adam said it perfectly. These incandescent bulbs that last about 1,000 hours or a year, you're changing these every single day. The government said we have to stop making these because it's wasting electricity. So what they did is they started in January 2014, stop making them. Whatever's left over is just left over. Have to buy an LED technology. But when you go to the store, you've seen that light bulb aisle. It's no longer just a couple of different choices. It is dozens of choices and so much confusion. This looks like a traditional incandescent. But the thing is, here's your traditional incandescent, 60 watts of power. Yep. This only uses 10 watts of power. We're saving you up to 83% of your energy costs. So think about it. In your house, on average, there are over 40 lights in a house. If it costs you maybe, say, $500 a year in electricity cost, when you switch to LED, you're now down to $100. It's that drastic of a difference. And I love, Adam, that the light is identical to what we're used to. Because you think about, okay, I'm ready to buy LED technology, but is it the same light that I love? In front of me, I've got 2 lamps. And the great thing about this is that you can't tell which one's which. You can't tell which one's incandescent, which one is your LED, and that's why this is such a premium product. So when I reveal, you'll see that this is the LED technology. This is that incandescent bulb that we've been loving for years. It's the exact same light, Adam, but you're getting it for a light bulb that's going to last 20 years.
Joe, the amount of hard work and effort that went into doing this and bringing this, and let me just tell you, lighting science, these folks, their light bulbs are being used by NASA.
That's right.
They have over 350 patents. This is a massive mainstream company. I can't say too much, but I am going to say this. You can go to some of the biggest home stores in America today and find light bulbs from this company. Folks, this price is untouchable. $5 a light bulb for LED of this quality, up to 22.8 years this is going to last. The reason I say all that is because they are selling faster than even we expected. We're at 1,100 left. I have close to 400 dialing in.
Oh, man.
I would say within 5 minutes, everyone will be gone. Joe, with that being said, can we just go through the 2 options, please?
Absolutely. So I've got a couple different, I want to show you down below. So we have 2 different colors. Now, your traditional incandescent bulb is that soft white, the warm white, what we're offering today. And when you see down in front of Adam, I've actually got a book down below. Oh, sorry, even further down than that. But there's a book down below, and it shows you the difference between our 2 options that we have. So Adam, if you want to get the same light that you get out of your incandescent, this is that warm white that you're getting. Now, normally you use your warm white in your hallways, in your bedrooms, and the light areas in your living rooms because it's that soft light. Now, if you want more exact light, this is the white light. This is the cool white is what they call it. So you can see the difference in the book. Same book, but it's just a different light. This is what you're going to put in your bathroom when you're doing your makeup. That's what's going to be in the kitchen when you're trying to find exact recipes. That's what you're going to put in the study when you need to get some work done. So we're giving you best of both worlds. Do you want to have that cool white or do you want to have the soft white? And typically when you go to the store, that cool white is so much more expensive. To get an LED, like if you've already convinced yourself, okay, I want to get an LED, but then you're like, what do I get? This is your LED you're getting today from Lighting Science. These guys have been around for over 25 years. It's amazing the technology they put inside, but you're getting a light bulb that looks just like a light bulb.
Right.
There's so many other light bulbs that don't look like light bulbs, they look like science projects. Like this thing has plastic all over it, and this one here has all these yellow endings to it. Like, I don't want that thing sticking out of my lamp. This is the light bulb you're getting today. It looks exactly the perfect replacement for your incandescent.
But Joe, this is the thing, and you and I could bore everybody senseless with this because we're so passionate about it.
Right.
We got to change from incandescents, regular bulbs anyway. We don't like these because, folks, not only do these last you nearly 23 years, you'll never touch this light bulb again. It saves you a fortune. When listen, I went crazy. I went all in. I mean, the problem with doing this job is that I'm listening to all these things all day as well. I'm like, okay, I need this. I changed every single light bulb in the house, literally every single light bulb. I'm getting information as I'm talking to you, so I'm just going to let you guys know what's happening. Our sales manager, whose name is Marty, a wonderful man, is going to... We had a reserved quantity if this happened. It's the only scheduled presentation. Marty is going to add, I believe, an extra 300 of the cool. So we have cool or warm. Most people do a pack of cool and a pack of warm. So we're going to add as much as we possibly can, about an extra 300 of the cool set. These are selling because of how much they save you. They're selling because of the convenience factor, the quality of the light. But I'll tell you now, the reason why these are selling is because the price is ridiculous. It's even on HSN. I mean, between you and me and Joe, we sell great LED light bulbs. We've never touched this price. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hand over to Joe because Marty wants to talk to me about what's going on. Folks, we are very busy. We see you there. This is the fun of live television as it happens. Joe, we need LED, but finally the price is so darn affordable.
It is, and the last time I offered an LED light bulb on Adam's show, it was $9 for one bulb. Here, not only is it a better bulb, but it's down to $5 a bulb. This is your time to get it. This is only scheduled for Adam's show. You're getting amazing savings. Now, not only is it just saving you on the physical price of the bulb, but it's also going to save on your energy bills. And the reason why, the traditional incandescent, I've got two down below here in the box. First off, you can't tell which one's which, but I'm going to shoot it real quick with my temperature gun. And when you see it, when you see the temperature, oops, sorry about that, you can see right there, I don't know if you can read it, it says 210 degrees is the temperature of your traditional incandescent. Now let me go ahead and shoot the temperature of your LED light bulb. So when I shoot that temperature, it's going to shoot out and it comes out to, oops, sorry about that. It comes out to 86 degrees. So it's not 200 degrees, Adam. It's 86 degrees. That's less energy costs. And that's why we say when you switch over to LED, you're not only saving just the physical price of the bulb because it's going to last you over 22 years, but it's also those energy savings because on average, most of us have over 40 bulbs in our house. And if you're spending up to $500 a year on your annual energy costs, this is now going to reduce it to over 83%. That $500 bill went down to $100, and it's going to last you 22.8 years, no going up and down the ladder anymore.
Did you hear what Joe just said? Did you hear what Joe just said? If you were spending $500, let's pretend a $500 bill was for your light bulbs, that $500 bill becomes $100. You will save I've saved a fortune. For me, it's so easy to talk about because like anything, if you're passionate about it, it's like, okay, you got to buy it. You get 8 for an amazing price. So Marty, our sales manager, did just relay the information. We have added in as many as I can tonight. So what is now there is what is there. I hope you can get it while it's at such a crazy value. I want to get somebody else's opinion as well, if I may.
Sure.
One of my super shoppers, one of my insiders, Mike, who is joining us for the second time ever. Mike, sir, welcome back to the show. How are you?
Very well, Adam. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, my friend. And I was reading some information earlier because I know we sent you some of these lightning science bulbs. Mike, you looked for and tried some others, hadn't you? And you weren't too impressed.
Now, a lot of the other LED bulbs or the other style, the curly Q ones, they just don't dim. And these work beautifully in dimmers. These work beautifully to give off a brighter light. And I can actually see what I'm doing for a change with the low energy consumption bulbs.
Mike, to your point, I mean, because a lot of folks, when they think of LED bulbs, they really think that the light isn't nice. They think about LED from 5-10 years ago, as it were. So you would, in your opinion, happily, every day of the week, replace all of your old-style light bulbs to LED?
We're already started. We've made all the kitchen lights, the bathroom lights, and the lamp next to me. They're already doing it, and they look great.
Oh, Mike, I'm so thrilled. And did you notice as well that they are so cool to the touch?
They are. This one was just on. This one, I just took this one out to prove a point, and there you go.
These just burn you, sizzle your hands off. Mike, thank you so much, my friend. We'll send you some more things. We'll get some more reviews. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mike. That was Mike, my insider. The other thing that I just want to reiterate, Mike just said it, dimmable. The dimmable, dimmable, dimmable. I made that mistake with the first set of LED bulbs that I bought. They weren't dimmable. If you've got, don't make that mistake. This company is producing some of the best LED bulbs in the world today. This company, Lighting Science, they are producing LED bulbs for some of the biggest name stores that you and I go into. They have done something for us, for you, for me, for Joe, that they've done for nobody else. We're at $5 a light, Joe.
I can't believe it, especially when Adam was talking about the dimmable technology. That's, oops, whoa, could have dropped it, no problem, because it's plastic. Almost dropped that. So the other thing is, because it's dimmable, this is such a premium product. When you see the light that's on here, you can actually, if you have a dimmer switch on your lamp, no problem, it will dim down to completely off. You can't do that with every LED light bulb. That is a premium premium feature. On top of it, Adam, we all want to make sure we're getting that energy savings. These are actually Energy Star approved. Now, this is a huge, huge deal because there are a lot of companies that sell light bulbs and LED lights, but they're not Energy Star. Now, why is it a big deal? Because in order to get that Energy Star label, you have to meet government standards. Your light bulb has to be tested at 1,000 hours, at 3,000 hours, at 5,000 hours, at 10,000 hours. They want to make sure the government is saying these light bulbs have been tested, so 22.8 years, you're still using it. It's very rare you find that in LED technology until you start paying $15, $20 a light bulb. Here, everything included today is going to cost you $5 a bulb, and you're not replacing it for 22.8 years. Think about it. Did you buy a house? By the time you sign your mortgage documents, it won't be until you probably pay off that house until you need to change your light bulbs again. Even if you have kids, if you have a brand new baby, it won't be until that baby graduates from college until you need to change your light bulbs again. It's amazing savings it's going to offer you, and this is Lighting Science. They've been around for over 25 years, over 350 patents just on LED technology. When you switch over to this, you'll be blown away. You'll remember this was the day that you changed everything in your life.
And to sum up, when you go to the stores, it is so confusing what to buy. We've chosen the best for you. Cool has just sold out. We always have less of the cool than the warm. Most folks choose the warm. The warm is going to be that beautiful illuminating light. The cool we will obviously hope to replenish at some stage. Take advantage while it's there. Joe, they're rushing me along. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's got some great cool stuff coming up.
2 brand new premieres for you. A couple of quick things as well. Don't forget, this is on 4 Flex Pay as well. Has been a crazy price. I did just get news that the mandolin slicer completely sold out. John, you've got ready for the occasion. I love this.
We did it. You know, Adam, thank you. And everybody enjoy your mandolins. I hope you enjoy them. I know you will.
Thank you.
Very good quality.
John, sir, we are saying congratulations to you. We're going to race along. That looks like you need to put it on your jacket lapel. Okay, what will we do next? Oh, a product. A man has flown all the way from England to show you. Stay with us.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
You're watching HSN. It is the Monday Night Show, our Leap Day extravaganza. And I have a proposition for you right now that is too good to ignore. Take a look at this. In our lounge right now, John and Leah are trying to juggle with a whole load of laundry detergent. John, you don't need to buy it anymore. You don't need to struggle with the big boxes from the big box store. There is a product that, for the past 8 years, has been one of the biggest sensations in the United Kingdom. This is a product called the Eco Egg, and I am so excited that I get to do this with you right now. We were supposed to present this for the first time back in November. On the Monday Night Show, it came in and they did a soft launch of it and it sold out, so I never got a chance. You're about to meet a gentleman that has flown in from England just for the next 10 minutes to present what we have, and sadly there are no more of these to load. I wish there were. Eco Egg is 3 years of laundry for $29.95. Top loaders, front loaders, you name it. It works like a dream. It's all the good stuff, which means that it's eco-friendly, hypoallergenic. There are no harsh chemicals. Colors stay bright. It's easy to use. Right out of the gate, I'm going to give you the 3 options. Remember, 3 years worth, 720 washes for $29.95. In all of your life, you've never seen anything like this. We have regular unscented. I have spring blossom. I have soft cotton. They're the 3 options. Now meet a gentleman behind it. Mr. Rob Knight is here. Rob, sir, thank you for doing this.
It's so exciting to be here on your show.
Finally, somebody that understands me. I love this. Rob, tell everybody about the Eco Egg, because this thing is a revolution.
Okay, so this is the Eco Egg laundry egg, and if you've not seen it before, it completely replaces washing detergent. So you can stop spending your hard-earned money on powder, liquid, tablets, that kind of thing, and you can start saving money with Eco Egg. Now, the great thing about it is this pack lasts for 720 washes. Adam, I always say that twice because it's such a big number. 720 washes. For the average family, that's 3 years worth of detergent. So you don't need to buy any powder, liquid, tablets for the next 3 years. And it really works. So let me show you that. Okay. So this is my pretend washing machine. It's actually just a pasta jar with some cold water at the bottom. Right. They wouldn't let me bring a washing machine on the plane, I'm afraid. And this is simulating what happens inside your washing machine. So this is what you're going to see. Imagine it going around inside your washing machine. Look at that powerful, natural cleaning foam that Eco Egg generates. That's what's powering through your clothes and lifting off the dirt and grime. But the best bit is, because it lasts for 720 washes, it's going to cost you less than 5 cents per load. Isn't that incredible?
So you can see why, when Eco Egg launched in England, the United Kingdom, and in Europe, people went crazy for this. Nobody else had done anything like it. It is a complete breakthrough. You and I are so used to going to the stores and buying the detergent, buying the liquid, buying the powders. This, to Rob's point, is up to 3 years of laundry for $29.95. Now, you may have noticed, to our delight, we're on 4 FlexPay, 4 leap year, which is, we don't do 4 Flex on $29.95. I have 1,300 left, with everyone dialing in about 600 or 700 at the absolute most. What's next, my friend?
Okay, so everyone always asks, how does the Eco Egg work? So it's not the egg itself that does the cleaning, it's the pellets inside. Right. So there's 2 types of cleaning pellets inside, all natural, no harsh chemicals, and those pellets work together to give that really powerful cleaning result. I'd love to show you again, Adam, if that's okay. Sure. So I'm going to use the blue one now, which is the fresh linen scent. Okay. Now, let me put the top on again, and remember, we're simulating what happens inside your washing machine. So it's great for top loaders, front loaders, high efficiency as well. Look at that powerful, natural cleaning foam that Eco Egg generates. That's what's going to power through your clothes and lift off the dirt and grime. And it's going to do it for less than a nickel a load. 720 washes for less than a nickel a load.
I'll tell you what I'd love to do, folks. We're going to be calling this sold out in 5 minutes, so we'll put a 5-minute clock on the screen. We are very busy. I have good news and bad news. There is a product called the Dryer Egg. This